We are live in St. Louis, Missouri. This is No Surrender. This is the first of two semifinal matches in the Bound for Glory series. AJ Styles versus Austin Aries. We touched on the previous meeting between these two. What an awesome match it was last month. Remains one of the most talked about matches in recent Impact Wrestling history. And here they go again.
Well, you can hear our live audience right here in St. Louis. They're torn. I mean, it's pick'em. You know, either one of these men, they're two of the greatest competitors, pro wrestlers you're gonna find anywhere on any roster worldwide right now today. That's a fact.
Have to agree, AJ Styles selected Austin Aries as his opponent to gain revenge for the Bound for Glory series loss to Aries back in the month of August. And we want to tell you to be sure to follow our TNA president, Dixie Carter, on Twitter. You will get exclusive announcements like today's news that we will have a special Bound for Glory 1 hour live pre-show right here on Spike TV. It's Sunday, October the 20th at 7 p.m. 6 Central Time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I gotta say. But right now, that drop kick by Aries really took AJ off his feet. You gotta watch Aries. This guy, he'll soar through the air. He'll take risk. He don't care.
And fly he does, off the top, right to the head of AJ Styles.
Well, I gotta tell you, Mike, I think that drop kick that initially knocked AJ out of the ring, I think it got caught on the button, meaning the jaw. And AJ was a little loopy on the outside. He didn't know where he was, and well, Aries took advantage with that big double axe handle off the top of the ring.
Let's see if Aries can continue to exploit the edge. AJ able to sidestep the high-risk move from the top, and connects with a great drop kick.
Somebody said something about a drop kick. There's not much more explosive of a drop kick than a phenomenal AJ Styles. The middle of his body, the core, the middle of his body is so powerful, so strong. Amazing drop kick.
Oh, man. Styles goes slingshot. Aries avoids it. AJ ends up splat out on the floor right in front of our broadcast table. You can sense that Aries has him in his sights. Gonna fly. Aries goes, and AJ saw him coming. Full speed was Aries, the recipient of a Styles forearm.
Well, I think the Phenomenal One played possum a little bit and drilled Aries with a nasty forearm shiver right in the mush. What a shot by AJ. Great timing. And that's what happens when you take risks. If you're Austin Aries, he takes a lot of risks. So does AJ, and he got caught.
Tonight, not only two semifinal matchups, AJ versus Aries, Bobby Roode versus Magnus, but also we will have the Bound for Glory series finals. The two winners will meet. Yes, it's win or go home. Tonight at No Surrender, three men going to be unhappy at the end of the night, while one moves on to Bound for Glory and challenges for the World Heavyweight title. That all in addition to aces and eights colliding in our world title matchup with Bully Ray defending against Mr. Anderson. What a night this is going to be.
And unfortunately, we heard our general manager Hulk Hogan say it's going to be a last man standing for that World Heavyweight title. Watch out here. Look at Aries. Might be going for that brain buster, possibly. Nice block by Styles.
Who's it going to be that moves on to the finals of the Bound for Glory series? We'll answer that when we return. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back live from St. Louis. This the special No Surrender edition of Impact Wrestling, and this the first of two semifinal matches in the Bound for Glory series. AJ Styles, Austin Aries, AJ in control during the break.
Yes, AJ was in complete control throughout the break. But again, Austin Aries seems like he's still going for that brain buster. I'm assuming that because that's kind of one of his main holes. And both these guys are so evenly matched, Mike. From a size perspective, from a style, pardon the pun, a style perspective, so which makes for such an amazing contest. With so much on the line, obviously, you know, to move on into the finals of the Bound for Glory series, which is going to happen tonight.
Looking back at the career of Austin Aries, biggest victory, July 2012, Destination X, when he defeated Bobby Roode to win the world title. And we could see Austin Aries versus Roode later tonight in the finals.
Look at that, right? Trying to go. It's like Austin Aries maybe was trying to nail a crucifix, but AJ Styles showing a lot of, oh my God, the power there. Upper backbreaker.
Here's the cover. AJ gonna try and make his way to the finals, but gets just 2.
I gotta say, AJ seems like he's just like a half a step ahead of Austin Aries in this match. You know, both men, former world heavyweight champions, and are used to holding titles of both of their careers individually, so they both have big match experience, and this is a very big match.
Wait a minute, AJ gonna take Aries up. Looked like he might have been going for the Styles Clash right there, but well scouted by Aries, able to make it for the rope break, and then the forearm shot by Styles sends Aries down to the floor right here at the table.
You can see Aries, I mean, his eyes were all over.
Oh my! Slingshot, cross body block.
Again, we pointed out, both these men will take a lot of risk. That is the way they work their matches. That's how they wrestle. And we just saw AJ take a risk, and it hit. It worked.
With AJ in control, we invite you to check out our podcast. ImpactWrestling.com. Jeremy Borash, Christy Hemme take you inside the locker room, quickly becoming one of the hottest podcasts on iTunes. Hulk Hogan, Gail Kim, the special guests this week on our podcast, as AJ has Aries in his sights.
Look at AJ here.
Whoa! Oh, man.
Bad landing there.
Oh, it looked like AJ hit the side of his head on the side of the ring.
I saw it right here. I looked over the announce desk, and you can see AJ's face smashed hard. I mean, that could be an opening for Austin Aries, and Austin's style, man, he'll if he knows that AJ's hurt, he will gun in for AJ.
Suplex attempt by Aries, stopped and blocked by Styles from outside. Back to the well a second time with the suplex attempt, and again it's countered.
Both these men, again, so evenly matched. As we pointed out, you gotta watch Aries. He's fleet-footed. He's so athletic, as is AJ. Oh man, I don't like this.
Oh, look how quickly AJ went up. Goes springboard. Caught Aries in mid-move before he could connect with the suicide dive. AJ on top. Here's 2, and oh, so close.
I gotta tell you, I mean, TV doesn't do it justice. How fast, how athletic of a move it was for AJ to go from a vertical base here on the outside of the ring, springboard to the top rope, Mike, and just drill Austin Aries. Did you see that? How amazing was that?
Amazing. It's why he's the phenomenal AJ Styles. Aries now in a bad position. AJ going to try for the clutch. Look at what Aries has done. Hooking his arms together to avoid the Styles Clash, and then able to come up with a Hurricane Rana out of nowhere.
So much happened in a short span right there, where Aries blocked the Clash. Wait a minute. Oh my God.
That's that full speed drop kick from Aries that we've seen on so many occasions, and AJ saw that one coming.
Oh man, these guys are banging. Wow.
Boy, just watching the familiarity of these two men as they try to come up with something new, trying to improv. A suplex attempt is blocked, and now, quickly over goes Aries, and there's the brainbuster.
He got the buster.
Out of nowhere. Could he advance right here? No! Looked like Aries was going to move on.
Last chance.
He's got the neck cranked back, bridging, submission. AJ on the verge. He's got his hand raised. His Style's going to tap out. Is Aries going to move on?
He's going to get him, Mike. He's going to tap.
Oh, is he going to tap?
AJ's going to tap.
No, AJ does not tap, and instead Aries goes for headbutts to the back of AJ.
Listen, Austin Aries is hell-bent this whole match to nail that brainbuster. He kept trying and trying. He finally nailed it, and man, it looks like he's in a bad way, maybe.
Aries caught up in the corner as Styles cuts him off. And AJ going to try and follow up what appeared to be an advantage for Styles, but instead answered with elbows to the top of the head. That rings the bell of Styles.
When you box somebody's ears, man, it'll knock you loopy, get you all dizzy. Watch Aries. What the heck's he going to do here?
Going to go 450. Lands on his feet as AJ slid to the corner.
Oh man, bad intentions on the mind of Austin Aries. AJ's about not to even know what hit him.
AJ able to elevate Aries, who came at him with great speed. Oh, and then the Pele.
What a shot.
Now, precarious position for Austin Aries. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
No.
Are you kidding me? He's gonna go for the Styles Clash.
Oh my God.
Off the second rope. Oh my God. Styles Clash off the ropes. AJ pin. 3 count. Styles moves on.
Your winner of the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, that truly was phenomenal. A phenomenal match. Amazing, both men leaving in the ring. So much on the line to advance into the finals of the Bound for Glory series. And AJ did it.
He's not intimidated by the size and power of Samoa Joe. Does he respect it? You better believe it. I talked to him earlier today, and he's like, I know I've got to stay out of the submission hold. I know that if he gets you in the clutch there, it's almost impossible to get out of. But I got an ability, and he's also strong. Don't think he's not. Chris Sabin's as strong as anybody we've seen in the X Division. He's going to have to use that as well as his high-flying ability.
You would certainly expect that these two competitors are being considered for the Super X Cup tournament starting this week on Impact. Wild shot there. Chop attempt by Samoa Joe. Just uses the weight advantage that he has over Sabin to bull rush him right into the corner.
Oh, and he's going to do everything he can to make this ring small for Chris Sabin. He's going to do everything he can to keep him in his grip. Look at this. He has to wrestle him to the mat like this. Anything he can to keep Chris Sabin right in front of him.
Sabin at the same time, he's got to stay away from Samoa Joe. Can't afford moves like this, like the single leg that time, taken by Joe as Sabin rolls out of it.
Right now, it almost looks like things are going the way Samoa Joe wants. I mean, Sabin, I don't know if he's trying to prove a point. This just seems to me he just don't reach out and clutch hands with Samoa Joe. But again, Chris Sabin now showing his speed, and they have a big meeting in the middle.
Feeling out process here in the opening minute of this matchup. Shoulder block by Sabin, and a second attempt. Put the shoulder right into the chest of Samoa Joe, but zero effect.
Oh, nice move right there by Sabin as he just rolls right underneath the kick of Samoa Joe and then comes right back and levels him into the ring post, right in the corner.
Sabin known for that cradle shock finishing move, but you have to wonder whether he's going to be able to get someone at 280 pounds up for the cradle shock.
Chris Sabin can beat you a lot of different ways. He's just got so many moves in his repertoire, but you're right. I don't know that the cradle shock will be something. Well, he's going to give it a shot right here. And again, just like you said, the weight is something he's going to have to, he's definitely overestimated.
When you come to Samoa Joe and you talk about the different ways that he can beat you, he's got several different submissions that are so effective, hence the nickname, the Samoan Submission Machine. Missed the clothesline that time by Joe, but he comes right back and drilled him right in the face with the kick.
And think about that. You mentioned the 280 pounds. Samoa Joe just came flying off those ropes. That leg right in the air, that leg caught Sabin right there in the face. And when it's coming at you with that kind of power, I mean, look at the size of those legs. Chris Sabin cannot get into that kind of a battle with Samoa Joe. Ooh, the headbutt, wicked headbutt.
Oh, you're right. Getting nailed with one of those legs, it's like being hit with a tree trunk. Oh!
And then takes the knee all the way up into the face there in the corner.
Boy, was that stiff. Knee drilled him right in the head.
Oh, he needs some smelling salts right there. He doesn't even know where he's at.
And there's the face wash.
Oh, look at this. That's insult to injury.
Using the boot to scrape it across the face and then charging.
Man, oh man, that hurts looking at it.
Comes flying, springing across the ring off the ropes, and drives the knee right into the very weary face of Chris Sabin.
You know, ever since we've seen Samoa Joe here in TNA, I have yet to see how he can be beaten. I mean, he just seems to, when you even get a little momentum, it doesn't last long. He knows how to get you in his clutches and to make things impossible to get out of. Oh, man, you can hear that all the way through the building.
Oh! Drops down, all of that weight behind the knee, crashing down onto Sabin. Joe Wow, did you see that? Just surveying the damage, looking at him before he went for the pin attempt.
He underestimated Chris Sabin right there. He was a little too nonchalant in the pin attempt, and Chris Sabin may be hurting, and he just twisted his head off right there. I mean, look at this. Ooh, right, that kick to the face there, and watch this. The knee right on top. And that crushes your chest.
I mean, you talked about him being nonchalant. I'm not sure that was it, or if it was just that he was sitting there and watching and enjoying what he had just done.
That's a good point. He does look like he relishes his work.
Boy, he sure does.
He just nailed him right across the ring with the shoulder and the elbow right there. It's been total domination. Chris Sabin's got heart. We won't deny it. But right now, if he continues to let Samoa Joe have his way like this, it's going to be a short match.
Joe with the head vice here on Sabin, just having his way with him, as you mentioned. Sabin, a flurry of offense at the top of this match, even an attempt at the cradle shock. But ever since that point, it has been all Samoa Joe. Yes, we talked about the cradle shock of Chris Sabin, but take into account what Joe brings to the ring. He's got that devastating muscle buster, and boy, he follows it up with the rear naked choke, that Coquina clutch submission move. That could be deadly if he applies it to Sabin.
Well, nobody's gotten out of the Coquina clutch yet since he's been here. And you know, something else that I've noticed with Samoa Joe, nobody can mount any sustained offense. You might get him once here, you might get him once there, but they can't put anything back to back to back to back. I mean, he just has a way of countering it, using his size and his power and his strength. And Chris Sabin, if I had a towel, I'd throw it in right now.
Power and strength on exhibit off the suplex, the pin attempt by Joe. You talked earlier about the guts and courage of this kid, 23 years of age. Chris Sabin, boy, on display here. What a courageous effort by Sabin, just to be able to maintain in this match.
He's reacting on gut instinct right now. I mean, you just saw his face. His eyes look glassy, almost glazed over. It's just, that's what you are when you're an athlete. You react to things, and he somehow, his brain tells him he's about to get pinned, and he's somehow able to kick out of it.
Wow, look at these shots. Ooh, chops, punches, the knife edge to the chest.
This guy is such a force. He is such a force.
Who's going to stop him in TNA?
I've not seen it yet. And I thought Chris Sabin would be the kind of guy, you know, in the pre-show I was with JB, and I said, I think Chris Sabin's the guy that ends the reign. He's going to have to show something else as he's fighting back. Just gut shots right there, one after another, now off the top of the head, showing us the heart that he's got.
The rights and lefts by Sabin.
But again, you can't get anything going.
Quickly answered by the boot of Samoa Joe. Going to try and shoot him off into the ropes. Joe able to hook that top cable and then elevate Sabin to the apron.
Nice shot right there by Sabin. Oh, it got fired up. Sabin able to get the momentum, and he caught Samoa Joe. And look at this, Joe knows it, and he works himself out of the ring to get his bearings.
Springboard drop kick on the butt. Sabin quickly sprints to the apron.
Oh, great shot by Sabin.
Caught him with another drop kick, that time on the apron. And now goes the
you gotta do, you gotta use the elements, you gotta use the rails, you gotta use the ring post.
Oh, now you see the contact as he went right into the safety rail. Action back in the ring where Sabin went for a quick pin attempt, but not able to put Joe away, but he certainly weakened him.
You hear this crowd going nuts right there as they just thought this was gonna be an absolute devastating match for Sabin. And now Sabin is fired up and he knows he can hurt him, and he needs that confidence. That's what he needed. He's got the confidence now.
And he's got the big man down on the mat. Oh, hit the guillotine leg drop.
Here he goes.
Roll him over and go for
one,
here's two. No.
I'll tell you what, though, Sabin's realized if he's coming at him from force, if he's coming at him from off the ropes, if he's coming at him from through the ropes, he's able to get that much more force in the punches and the kicks. And that's how you bring down a mountain of a man like Samoa Joe.
Right back to the offensive. You're going to take him up with a cradle shock again.
He just doesn't have the strength right now. Look at it, he goes. Oh, Samoa Joe fights out.
Ooh. Unleashes the German with a bridge for the pin attempt.
He got out of it. He got out of it. I'll tell you what, I think it was a mistake to go for the cradle shock right there. He tried it twice, it didn't work. Go with what works. He had it working.
He thought he had Joe sufficiently weakened to take advantage. Snaps off the power slam. Quick pin attempt, and no, just another 2 count.
Sabin able to somehow get his shoulder up, but how quick was that power slam right there? Samoa Joe just grabs you and whips you around so fast. Look at this.
Yeah, check this out.
Wow, man. It's unreal, isn't it?
Combination of the speed of the move as well as the impact and the weight and force behind it when he drives you down to the mat. Sabin shot off into the corner. Joe gonna follow up, and Sabin prepared, caught him with the kick.
Well, and again, he knows if he can get some kind of force behind it, and that's a great move right there by Sabin.
Tornado DDT.
1, 2, no! Samoa Joe able to get the shoulder up, but that's what he's got to do. That hurt Joe, though. That hurt him bad.
Smart move by Sabin. Go away from the cradle shock. Come up with a different move. Let's take another look.
Look at this. That's when, oh, he just uses his momentum off the ropes and his body weight and nails Samoa Joe.
Spiked him with the DDT, but just another near fall for Sabin. The unbeaten in TNA Samoa Joe one-on-one matchup with Chris Sabin. And boy, Sabin is really impressing us by the way that he has the no-quit attitude and the way that he's turned this matchup around against the big Samoan submission machine.
Oh, I saw it coming. I just didn't see it early on in this match. Oh, man, nice counter by Joe. It's not what Sabin needed. Oh!
That isn't either. Power bomb.
2. Oh, he got his shoulder up. But look at this. He doesn't let up.
STF submission hold. He's got the crossface applied. He's got the leg hooked as well. Referee checking with Sabin. STF is in. We talked about the various submission holds. We've seen the Kakina clutch in the past. And now he breaks out the STF, and Sabin's trying to fight it off.
Oh, look at the strength of Sabin, the heart, as he's trying to work his way over to the rope.
Oh, he's got a long way to go.
He sure does with that kind of weight on your back. But Sabin's a champion.
Oh, now
no.
And
There it is.
back on the neck.
There it is. I haven't seen anybody get out of this. Sabin.
Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap out here?
Give everything he's got.
My God, this is gutsy. This is courageous.
He's still working his way to the ropes.
And he's got a 280-pound man on his back that he's going to have to try and drag across the ring. Oh, he's fighting through with so much courage. He's still several feet away.
But look at what Joe's doing. Instead of letting him go straight forward, he turns him, and now again, one submission after the other. Unbelievable. He didn't even have an arm to tap right there.
Samoan submission machine on display against Chris Sabin.
Oh, he got his foot on the rope.
It's a miracle.
Wow. Joe can't believe it. Think of the damage, though, that was done to Sabin. Look at that expression. It tells it all.
Oh, man, is he frustrated. It's almost as if he's reached the boiling point. You can see Samoa Joe boiling over. He's so PO'd that Sabin made it to the ropes for the break.
I'll tell you what, though, he's got to go right at Sabin again. He knows Sabin is hurt. That's what he does. He showed his frustration, but he knows Sabin doesn't have much left. Referee Rudy Charles saying something right there to Samoa Joe.
Boy, the crowd here at the Impact Zone so appreciative. It's that taste great, less filling thing. You hear the chants for both men as Sabin tries to fight it off, and he just wound up in Samoa Joe and caught him with the big open hand.
Oh, here he goes as he's taking him up high, and Samoa Joe. This could be devastating. Sabin fighting with everything he's got.
You'd presume he's going to go for the muscle buster
Look
from
at
up
it.
there.
He's got a hold of him if he can do it. He's got it in the power. Sabin's got him.
Pin and
2.
10.
No! Joe able to fight out of it.
My God! Running.
What a match.
Sit out. Power bomb by Sabin, and you're right. What a match. Here at No Surrender.
Man, oh man. Everything and more than I thought it was going to be.
I'm just shocked that he was able to take that 280-pounder and run across the ring. And look at how fired up Sabin is to try and end the undefeated streak of Samoa Joe.
Oh, he knows it. He's got the confidence now. He's got Joe reeling. And he's got him in it. He's got him in the cradle shot. Joe fighting, and Joe fights out.
For the third time, he's able to fight out.
Oh, nice kick to the back of the head, and Joe falls. He's got him reeling. Can he do it?
And Zagari nailed him. Sabin gonna go high risk. You know that Samoa Joe's dazed at this point, but he's back up to his feet. He's wobbly.
Oh, but he somehow finds the ability to get the kick
And
to break Sabin down.
Sabin was crotched as well. Oh, here's the muscle buster. Look out.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. excruciating pain. You can't even realize the pain that he's in.
Referee, you know what? He passed out.
He passed out. And he's not letting up on it. And the match is over. Get him off of there before he kills him. What a match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your no-surrender main event of the evening. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA official, Mr. Brian Hebner. And now, from Manhattan Center in New York City, it's your World Heavyweight Championship title match. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my right, he weighed in this morning at 235 pounds and comes to us from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He is the #1 contender for the TNA Heavyweight Championship of the World, the It Factor, Bobby Roode. And now, standing in the corner to my left, he weighed in this morning at 271 pounds and comes to us from Denver, Colorado. He is the current reigning and defending TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Destroyer, Lashley.
Big match atmosphere in New York City. Taz, you can just feel the tension here in the Manhattan Center.
There's a whole lot of bad attitude in that ring right now. I don't know if it's more bad attitude from that guy or from the world champ Lashley. This is gonna be heavy, man. I'm getting goosebumps right here. World title, here we go.
Champion and challenger go face to face.
Well, there's no back down in Bobby Roode, that's for sure. And I don't think Lashley will want it any other way.
Taz, let's talk game plans. Let's talk strategy. What does Bobby Roode need to do to counter what is the pure, raw power and strength of a man who has been absolutely unstoppable since becoming World Heavyweight Champion in Lashley?
If I am Roode, I'm staying away from that mat. I do not want to get into a mat game, a mat war, or catch-as-catch-can, exchange holds with someone like Lashley. That's not a good idea. I'd rather deal with the power of Lashley if I'm Roode, because Roode's smart enough to let Lashley make a mistake, and if Lashley does that, trust me, the challenger will capitalize.
I think that's why we have a unique situation here, because normally when you'd have someone with the experience and with the ability of a Bobby Roode, you would say, well, you counteract that pure raw power and strength by trying to out-wrestle that person.
No disrespect to Bobby Roode, I love him, and I think he's a tremendous competitor, an amazing, amazing pro wrestler, an amazing TNA star, the longest reigning world champion in our company's history. But you do not, if you're Roode, do not want to exchange holds with Bobby Lashley. Just not going to happen.
Did you see the ease
The leapfrog, right?
of Lashley with the leapfrog for a man his size? That's just not right.
No, I'm telling you, I've said it before, you could grab NFL athletes that are big and jacked up, that are supposed to be great athletes. I don't care, you grab NBA athletes, anybody you want. You're not going to find a guy with the pure body mass, the low body fat, and the speed, athleticism, and vertical jumping ability to someone like Lashley. Look at that,
Get that leapfrog, and Roode puts on the brakes, and then there's the quickness of Roode as he sidesteps Lashley. Oh my God.
Now he's mad. Now the champ's mad. And see, that's what I'm saying. The challenger now will capitalize. He's got more experience than Lashley, let's be honest. Wow, look at that. That's impressive.
Well, that time, it's Roode with the power game. The powerful clothesline sends the champ out to the floor, and it's time to regroup here for the Destroyer, along with MVP, the mouth calling timeout, and the King of the Night, Kenny King.
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking, the word regroup. As you said that, Mike, no doubt. And that's exactly what Lashley's camp is doing. They're kind of getting him set here and reset. Basically, just a little reset. Sometimes that's got to happen.
I think Lashley was almost caught off guard by the fact that Roode was able to just overpower him at that point.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, Bobby Roode is deceiving. He's not just quick. He's not just so cunning and talented on the mat. In a power game also, he'll surprise you. Just look at Roode's finishing move, that Roode bomb. He'll pick up a dude like Lashley, the size of Lashley, the world champ, and he will Roode bomb, I'm telling you.
Bobby Roode was distracted by Kenny King. Out of the view, out of the sight line of the referee Brian Hebner in this world title match. And that enables the champion to take over. Challenger fights back. First the elbow out of the corner, and then the big boot.
Here we go. Roode trying to get some momentum. Look at that.
Wait a minute.
MVP. Oh, come on.
This is too much.
Brian
Is this important of a match?
Hold on, look.
Yes!
Well, it looks like he's throwing MVP out of here. Brian Hebner, referee Brian, but he's letting Kenny King stay out here. I guess because Hebner caught MVP red-handed.
Yes, MVP being sent to the back. Is this the chance to crown a new world champion? Can Roode do it? We'll find out when we return. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back at a sold-out Manhattan Center in the Big Apple in New York City. This is our World Heavyweight Championship matchup. Bobby Roode, the challenger. Lashley, the destroyer, the champion. Bobby Roode with the explosive offense and then the corner clothesline that rocks the champ.
And you can just see Roode, he's trying to keep the pressure on Lashley, but it's so hard, he's so powerful. It looked like Roode was going for a fisherman buster, but Lashley countered, but talk about a counter, good boot right there by Roode. Can he capitalize?
Yeah, and I'm also sensing here that Bobby Roode's back may not be 100%.
Oh!
We saw him favoring the back as he went to the corner, even as he tried to position himself on the ropes.
Well, you got to be careful because Lashley might be thinking spear. If he's got a problem, Roode with his back could be thinking spear. Oh,
how about the way that Roode, maybe he trapped him, able to drop down, and now he's not only got the arm seized, but he's cranking back on the head.
Yeah, and that's definitely a painful submission, and you see,
come on,
Kenny King grabbing the boot.
I've had just about enough of Kenny King tonight on many fronts.
Yeah, well, we saw, what's that? Eric Young, yeah.
That's the way to do it. Eric Young, he's had enough also of Kenny King. And points to Bobby Roode.
Oh, there goes Kenny King, thanks to EY. Oh, watch your back, Roode. Watch your back.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, come on, look at just when we even this thing up as a one-on-one match. Now, Lashley takes over. Roode able to slide down and go right back to the submission.
Got it locked in right in the middle of the ring. I didn't think that Roode would try to go submission game. I said it was a bad idea. I guess I was wrong. He's got Lashley. Will Lashley tap?
Well, I couldn't agree more. Ring positioning looks good. Lashley's got a long way to get a rope break. Can he use his power just to power out? And that's what he's going to do.
He did, but he got wrist control first, and he broke out of that hold. That crossface, that was smart, and then he utilized his power. Stuff that old world champ does so well, and pieces things together. His credibility, his wrestling ability, along with his power, which makes him so deadly. I think Roode's about to eat a spear, my friend.
Oh, the look on the face of the world champion, the destroyer Lashley, as now we finally have this one-on-one match, and you called it. The spear, the explosive offense. Champ covers, leg hook. Sort of a nonchalant pin attempt there with Lashley counting along with the referee. He really didn't have his weight position across Roode. I think he thought the spear was going to be enough. Yes, let's take another look.
Yes, take another look at the spear, the impact of the speed. That's the spear, I should say. And it's very rare that you see Lashley do what he did on that pin cover. A lackadaisical cover. That's not his style. And he's a little shocked that Roode had the fortitude to kick out and the toughness. That was impressive. Now what?
Well, now what? Is the champion going to bring that championship, the title, into the ring? And we just overheard the referee, Brian Hebner, say you can't use that. Swing and a miss with the championship. And wait a minute. Could be Roode bomb. Here's the cover.
Got him.
Challenger on top. No, Lashley escapes. Well, how about this? In the course of the past minute or so, first we saw the spear, and then we saw this.
Yeah, no doubt. Roode with that just massive boom, that Roode bomb. I told you to be able to get him up, Mike. Roode is deceivingly powerful. But it wasn't enough. I mean, both men are down. Who's going to get to their feet first? That's the question. World title at stake here.
Yes, both men go to their patented finishing moves. The spear of Lashley, the Roode bomb from Roode, but neither able to put their opponent away.
Look at this now. This situation where both men are going punch for punch for a knee. Roode might lose this one here. He's got that those Canadian tough right hands. The challenger.
Yeah, but then at the same time, the champion, he has all that MMA experience in terms of striking.
Yeah, but the champion looks a little bit out of gas here. He looks a little toasted. Well, maybe not.
Lashley's momentum derailed by the
Mike. Here we go, Mike.
Pin. No.
Super close to crowning our new world heavyweight champion in Roode.
And Roode even questioning the referee, asking him, how close was I to the 3 count? And you saw how Hebner explained that Lashley was able to roll the shoulder at the last second and avoid the 3 count. Off the quick reversal. Roode tried to float over. Good luck with that. And then there's the running power slam.
Hit here.
No!
And I thought that was going to be it. I think our live audience here in the Manhattan Center, they thought that was it also. Man, how much more can both these men put on each other?
Just thinking about the amazing resiliency of both Roode and Lashley. The fact that they've been hit with some of the most devastating moves in wrestling. Moves that have put out opponent after opponent.
Look at this here, look at this.
Shoulders, Roode trying to fight it off. But if you think about all the victories that Lashley has attained. Wait a minute, gonna go Roode bomb again.
He's hanging on, look
Look at the defense.
He's hanging on to the ropes. That's that grip strength, the power. Whoa!
Well, that's one way to take care of it.
Oh, no! Let's take a Roode bomb to the outside. Oh, look at this, Mike.
Man!
Holy cow! It was like surreal when that happened. The sound, that thud, that powerful thud that Lashley's body made hitting the outside.
You know, Taz, as we watch this match unfold, the one thing that I keep thinking about, the Destroyer Lashley, who's been absolutely unstoppable since becoming TNA World Heavyweight Champion. He has not been tested like he's being tested tonight by the It Factor Bobby Roode. It just hasn't happened.
No, sir.
And you can see right there just the effect of Lashley. You seen Lashley like that before?
I don't know what's going to happen in this match. No, to answer your question, no. I don't know who's going to win, who's going to lose, but I'll tell you this much. I'm pretty sure that Lashley's going to have nothing but loads of respect for the man named the It Factor Bobby Roode after this thing.
How much energy did Roode just use at that point just to get someone the size of Lashley back in the ring?
What Roode knows, as it goes, you have to get the man in the ring to win the match. Can't win on the outside in this type of a matchup here, so can the It Factor Roode, Bobby Roode, can he capitalize here? Can the challenger capitalize? He's got the champ rocked and reeled, man.
And he's gonna go high risk. And there's no reward there.
Again, that's that just pure power of the champion. He's running probably on a half a tank of gas. He was able to press slam the guy out of the corner. Oh my God, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Another spear coming.
Yeah, if you're Bobby
Look at that
Roode.
face. Look at the intensity.
You may not know that this is coming. Champion, the Destroyer, Lashley, he's got Roode in his sights.
Roode's gonna know in about a second or two what's about to hit him.
Here he comes, full speed ahead. Oh, this time it's the leapfrog by Roode. But you saw the way that he landed. And his leg gave out. Oh, then able to sidestep Lashley. Gonna take him up. Gonna go Roode bomb. Does he have the strength? No, the leg gave out again. There's the spear. Now Lashley. Gonna go for the pin off the spear. Gets the win. Big match atmosphere at No Surrender. Crowd realizes what's at stake as we take a look at ringside. Our TNA president, Dixie Carter, and I know that security advised Dixie not to be out here at ringside, but Dixie told us that there was no way that because of the importance of these semifinal matches that she would miss out on this.
And then you see, you know, security watching Dixie's back. And we remember what happened with Ric Flair, and while Dixie was ringside, and what happened with Surge, Dixie's husband. So it's not a safe environment for the boss, the owner of our company here. But right now, Kurt Angle, this is what, you know, this is where he wants to be. This is what I was saying, where Jeff doesn't want to be, on the mat. He's caught in a front headlock right now with an underhook. And if you're Kurt Angle, this is where you live right now. You keep Hardy on the mat.
And this was just as Taz anticipated when he went through the numbers at the tail of the tape and he broke down the potential strategies for both Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy. We figured that Angle would do his best right off the top to try and ground Hardy and out-wrestle him.
Hey, I think that's a little ambitious. I respected Jeff Hardy getting a side headlock on Kurt Angle. And look at Hardy hanging on right now to that headlock. You got to be careful, Jeff. You don't get suplexed on the back of your beam right now. Kurt could turn that thing into a side arm bar or whatever he wants if he counters out. Watch out!
Fever pitch of the crowd at No Surrender. Split as far as backing Angle and Hardy, and I'm just impressed with Jeff Hardy to this point in the match.
Well, it's the early goings here. Still kind of, you could say it's a feeling out process of sorts, but Kurt, I'm surprised he's starting to throw some punches and connecting.
Yeah, strikes in the corner. Measures and drives the right hand into the head. Brings Hardy back out to the middle of the ring. Opportunity for Kurt to go suplex, but blocked by Hardy. Front suplex.
Well, that was nice. I mean, splat goes Angle, and look at this. That's vintage Jeff Hardy there, as is that.
Basement drop kick leads to a pin and a cover and a 2 count.
Look at that intensity right there. Don't go full bore right there, Jeff. You can end up going a while here with Kurt Angle. And that guy's a machine, so.
And the machine just caught him coming in. Elbow first.
Oh my God, that was nasty. Do you see that whiplash?
The head of Hardy bouncing off the canvas with the impact of the power bomb.
Listen, Mike, I'm sorry to interrupt you. He's out. I'll tell you what, that was not your basic household power bomb. That power bomb was delivered with intent to maim and hurt. And we heard Kurt say he's not just going to beat Hardy, he's going to hurt him. There's a respect there. Look at this.
Watch this with the split screen. We keep you alive, but you see how impactful the power bomb was by Angle as we come back live, and it's still Kurt in control.
Talk about a whiplash, and look at how smart Angle is. Go right to the head. Control the body, you control the head. You know the man's head whiplash. You know it could have affected his neck. Kurt knows about neck injuries. So what does Kurt do? Not just a basic reverse chin lock or a rear choke. Look at Kurt's hips. His weight's on top of the back of the head of Jeff Hardy.
All part of that wear down factor, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, look at how Kurt, he keeps that wide base. He keeps on a knee, keeps his knee close to his opponent. All the weight's on the back of the head and neck of Hardy.
It's a wrestling clinic when you watch Kurt Angle. Hardy going to try and mount a comeback and fight out, and does. Rights and lefts off the ropes, and Kurt stops the offense.
Well, both these men are...
Watch this.
Both these men are former world champions. They've tasted it. That man right there, Kurt Angle, 13-time world champion. So they want to go back to that dance. Look at this. So now reverse gut wrench, reverse bear hug, whatever you want to call it, from behind by Angle on Hardy, sucking the wind in the air right out of his opponent. See, briefly there, Jeff tried to get control of the grip. You want to try and break the man's grip. His hands, his fingers, pull his fingers apart. We've talked about it, Mike. The power and the grip of someone like a Kurt Angle. All those years as an amateur wrestler, and to be a high-level amateur wrestler, you got to have great hand and finger strength.
Separates him from the pack, and you just watch the ferocity of the offense of Kurt Angle. And you realize, as Angle does, that every match that he competes in this tournament could be his last.
Well, absolutely.
And that's the kind of effort you're seeing, because he's put that career at stake.
And you see Jeff Hardy letting it all hang out. And I wonder, I mean, wherever Rob Van Dam is watching this, he's got to be proud. He's got to be proud that Jeff is just doing his thing here on behalf of him. Wow. Jeff Hardy to that first back with a big. Look at Kurt, always has his eyes on the opponent. Jeff Hardy, a relentless attack.
Hardy gets the boots up, but then walks right in to the released overhead belly to belly. Angle on hands and knees, on top for the cover.
You know, some would think the longer this match would go, it might be in favor of Jeff Hardy, but I don't think so. I mean, Kurt Angle, his body is conditioned to go for a very long time. The guy's a freaking machine, I'm telling you from experience. Jeff Hardy has that reckless style where he just throws caution to the wind and does every move like it's his last, which, you know, wears you down more.
Ooh. Drop down by Hardy. Gonna try to get the offense rolling here. Well, you just keep thinking back to that power bomb as Hardy is slow to recover.
Yeah, you're right,
he
Mike.
caught him with a couple of quick moves. I think he caught Kurt slightly unaware. But the delay in Hardy getting to the next move, and here comes Angle, senses the opening, sprints up to the corner, sends him off, right on top. Here's two.
What an awesome shot we had overhead. Our director, Dave Sahadi, that was awesome, man. That was an amazing shot to see Hardy fly through the air and bam, the impact of his body from that suplex by Angle.
Look at Kurt. Waiting for Hardy. Second he gets to his feet. Oh, went to take him up for the slam, but it's stopped by Hardy, countered. Oof!
Look at Jeff.
Pin,
look at Jeff.
Two. Whoa! Sense some frustration there from Hardy as the charismatic Enigma going to go high risk, headed to the top. Swanton attempt, caught nothing but canvas on the way down as Angle rolls.
Well, he rolls away as his opponent crashes and burns, and that's what I was saying a moment ago, Mike, about how Jeff just leaves it all out there. Look at Kurt now. Kurt is just waiting.
It is. Angle slam.
He's got him. Kurt's got him, Mike. He's got him. Oh,
stacked him up. Hook both legs. And surprisingly, Hardy digs down and is able to power out. But you can just see, as this match progresses, the look on the face of Jeff Hardy, it's the accumulation of all these moves that started with the Angle power bomb as the straps come down.
Kurt Angle now, ankle lock is in. Almost.
Free leg used to kick off. Kurt didn't have it cinched great, but instead, gonna go suplex time from behind, locks in this wrist grip you talked about. There's German 2.
That over and under grip right there. And again, watch Kurt Angle's hips, how he pops his hips under his opponent's hips. That's the art of the suplex.
It's 3 and out. On top is Angle.
Got him.
Here's 2.
He got him. A little frustration by Kurt Angle. You don't normally see him show that kind of emotion of frustration during a match. Jeff Hardy, he looks like he just fell out of a building. And these men, you could see the fatigue because they've been really just putting it all out.
Watch
what the hell is this?
Angle gonna go high risk. Is he gonna go moonsault?
Oh my God!
Hardy's swanton missed from the top. And so did Angle's moonsault.
I think Angle got a little crazy there. We've seen Angle do moonsaults in the past, but it's not often. I think Kurt needs to stick to his game plan. Oh my God, there's the...
Whisper in the wind off the top.
Did you see the leg?
He caught him right flush. Pin, 2.
Oh! I was just thinking Jeff's leg, Mike. Cracked Kurt right in the head.
So that's it.
On that whisper in the wind. Drilled him. Kurt trying to regroup, Mike.
Smart move by Angle to roll out to the floor. Going to try and clear the cobwebs. Equally smart for Hardy, who senses he might have it. Goes twist and drops him down right on the arena floor.
A lot of impact from that twist of fate right there. On the outside. Got to get him in the ring, Jeff. Jeff knows that. Oh, wait a minute. You never know what Hardy's going to do. My man is nuts.
Look out.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christmas. Our audience here, half of them don't realize what the hell they just saw. They're like silent. And the other ones are like, what did we just witness?
Guys in the truck,
no.
if you can, we got to take another look. Look at this. God. To hear the impact.
Oh, my God. Kurt just took the whole brunt. Jeff Hardy has no... He could care less what happens to his body. A complete freaking kamikaze. Kurt Angle took that whole brunt of that swanton by Jeff's body. And there's our president of our company, Dixie Carter, her concern.
Seriousness of the situation etched on the face of our president.
Shows how important the world title is, Mike. Shows how important it is. Watch the count out here. Referee is up to 6. These men are just destroying their bodies to advance to Bound for Glory for the TNA World title in the finals.
At Bound for Glory, the 2 victors from tonight in the semifinals will meet. They will represent this organization going forward. And that's why our TNA president, Dixie Carter, is out here to watch. It does not get any bigger. It does not get any more important than these 2 semifinal matchups. It sets the stage for Bound for Glory as Hardy and Angle on their knees exchange.
Well, go punch for punch now. As if these guys have anything left in the tank. Good God. Another twist of fate, not this time. Oh, man. Right on the shoulder and the back of the head off that released German suplex.
Just when it looks like Hardy's going to be in the driver's seat. Does the complexion turn any quicker than that? Angle favoring his arm.
Yeah, his ribs, I think, Mike.
Holding the arm also close to his ribs as he goes high risk again.
Frog splash, it seems.
Back on top. 1, 2.
Well,
amazing.
Well, we've said that how resilient the intestinal fortitude that Jeff Hardy has had in his body his whole career. Kurt's like, what the hell do I have to do to beat this dude? I agree. It is awesome.
Hardy and Angle both down.
Well, they're both empty in the tank, Mike. They're both empty in the tank.
Both trying to regroup. You're right, Angle holding the ribs.
Jeff still feeling the effects of that released German suplex, which did some damage. I'm telling you, he might have popped his shoulder out. Jeff ain't moving a bit.
Gold medalist Kurt Angle senses that he's got Hardy where he wants him. Adrenaline rush for Hardy enables him to connect with the back body drop. Boot to the midsection.
Oh, another twist of fate.
Is it enough? Is it enough?
Get him.
2.
Oh, look at that follow-up right there.
Right on top with the leg drop. And not wasting any time, any motion, any movement. To the top. Swanton, get off the top.
That is freaking amazing. He got it. Kurt's done. We were a teeny half a second away of Kurt Angle's career being done. Look at this. Look at Hardy. You could see the intent.
Again off the top. My
Jeez.
God, is this enough?
Got him. Oh, Both of these guys, Mike, they want this so bad. They want to advance to become the world champion so bad. They're beating the living snot out of each other.
God, Taz, how many times?
Not again.
To the well again, and that time Angle got the knees up.
That's why Angle's a 13-time world champion. In that kind of pain, his body beat to hell. He had the wherewithal, did Angle, to pick his knees up and stop and counter yet another swanton.
Eyes of Angle tell the story. Fierceness of Kurt. Angle slam on him for the cover.
That's
Here we
it.
go.
Oh my God.
What a series of near falls in this matchup, as both Angle and Hardy have been on the verge of victory numerous times.
Mike, what else more can these two men do to each other? What more?
They have pulled out all the stops right from the opening bell.
There it is. There it is, Mike.
Ankle lock. How's the ring positioning, Taz?
Pretty good. Flat in the middle.
Kurt's got Jeff exactly where he wants him.
Counter.
Hardy still has his wits about him. Able to roll through. Angle ends up outside.
Well, it's a chance for Kurt to regroup at least, but
Not much of a chance.
Jeff coming right at him.
back at him again.
Oh, what a clothesline. How physical, Mike.
You can just see that Hardy using the guardrail to get to his feet. That's how physical and how draining that this match has been. But now that Hardy rolls Kurt back in.
Look at that.
Oh, just when it looks like
man.
Hardy's confidence is going to rise. Kurt stops him, and there it is again.
Got that ankle lock. How quick he picked the ankle and then snatches that ankle lock. Kurt's got him. Kurt's got him.
And Kurt's blocking the free leg at this point.
He's going to tap, Mike. He's going to tap.
He's right on the verge.
Jeff's going to
You can
tap.
sense it. He's going to try and kick away again.
Trying to get to the bottom rope. Jeff's trying to get to the bottom rope.
Boy, how long can he stand that? The pain of the ankle lock.
How much heart does Jeff Hardy have? Look at Kurt.
Drags him back out to the middle.
Talk about pugnacious, hanging on, regrouping it, regripped it. He's gonna rip his freaking ankle off his leg.
The potential for long-term damage
Tap out, Jeff.
to the leg and ankle of Jeff Hardy has to be something that's going through his mind, Taz. Able to kick away, but is it momentary?
Oh my
yes.
God.
On him with the clothesline.
Mike, get
then
him.
the lateral press. No.
Look at this, back to the ankle lock. Kurt Angle. Snatch, just tap out. Let the fight another day, Jeff.
Oh, you can sense it. Did you see the way Hardy had his hand in the air? Raised just inches above the mat. It looked like he was going to drop down and tap out, but he didn't do it. Second thoughts from Hardy. He realizes how important this is.
He's hanging on.
But
Hardy's
you said it best. He may have to tap out here just to live another day.
He said he's doing it for his best friend in honor of Rob Van Dam. He's doing it. He must love Van Dam. I would have tapped already. Jeez.
Is it worth a broken ankle?
No, it's not. Just tap out, Jeff. Kurt ain't letting go, Mike. There is no signs of it. Got the knee in his hip. Kurt wants him to tap. I don't think he wants to snap his ankle. Oh, man, that's it. He's got a grapevine.
That's the key. Once Kurt adds that icing on the cake, the grapevine of the leg, along with the ankle lock cinched in. The close-up look right there. Did you see the way they were just twisting on the foot and ankle of Hardy?
No place for Jeff
That's
to
the
go.
shot. That's the shot right there. At the same time, is Hardy going to tap?
Jeff Hardy can't even reach a rope. Watch Kurt grapevine. How the hell is he going to scoot his body over? Oh, my God. How much heart is he showing here? Look at this, man. Is he gonna tap already? Good God.
Is he gonna pass out from the pain?
How much pressure is Angle putting on that thing?
I can't believe that Hardy's been able to resist this long, that the temptation and the urge just to tap out.
He's gonna tap now, Mike. He's tapping.
so close.
He's tapping.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 20-minute time limit has expired. The referee has declared this matchup a time limit draw.
What the hell? We can't have that. We need a winner here. But what? This is not your basic match. This is a semi-final to go to Bound for Glory for the world title.
And here comes Eric Bischoff coming from the back. Headed down to ringside. Eric in conversation with Dixie Carter, our TNA president.
Looked like he just cleared something with that.
All right. Given the critical importance of this match, the semifinal tournament that's going on, we have no choice but to add another 5 minutes on the clock. This match will continue. 5 more minutes on the clock.
That's a good call right there by Eric Bischoff.
In essence, an overtime period put into effect by Eric Bischoff, stating how important this match is.
Pretty obvious that Dixie approved of it. And look at Kurt going right back to the ankle. 5 more minutes, let's do it.
Situation for Hardy turns a complete 180. It looks like the timing of the bell is going to be so fortuitous because he's not going to have to take any more pain or punishment with the ankle lock. But then all of a sudden, Bischoff comes down and now we've got 5-minute OT.
Oh my God, well, can Jeff Hardy survive another 5 minutes? This thing might be over in another 30 seconds because Kurt Angle, hell-bent, staying on that ankle. He's going to snap that freaking ankle in half, I'm telling you.
Pulls him back out again, away from the ropes.
That's a different version of the ankle lock with an under grip, under and over grip. Look how he's got a pin.
And Hardy's shoulders were down.
Look at that, circling around, puts more pressure on the ankle. Whoa!
But at the same time, Kurt turns his back to Jeff.
Buys him a little time, though. Mike, that buys Jeff some time. But I don't know how much time he needs. I doubt.
But I mean, think of how long that Kurt had that ankle lock applied. Several minutes.
Can Jeff even put weight? Can he even stand up? The guy's he's sitting down. He can't stand up. And Kurt's going to be like a shark looking at blood and water here. He's a sitting duck, is Hardy. Ooh.
Kurt into the guardrail and Hardy right on him.
You see Hardy's fired up. You know what? He realizes his back is against the wall and Hardy is fighting through the pain. He's got to be hurting big time. Look at that. Look at
Hardy fights through that pain. You saw favoring.
Well, how much of his outfit? You know, how much of
is he going to be able to go to the top
here? That's what I'm saying. Jeff's outfit is all high flying. Look how long it takes him to climb.
And it looks like Kurt's about to recover.
Kurt did recover.
Hardy now, his body prone, draped over the top corner as Angle connects. Series of right hands to the head, and Kurt.
Well, you know, there's Eric Bischoff right there, ringside. Dixie Carter talking to Eric, and I mean, we all want to see who's going to advance here. Oh my God, look at this, Mike.
Kurt's going to go.
No way.
He's going all the way to the top. You got to be kidding me.
God, no.
Angle slam off the top.
Well, that looks like Kurt's
Here
going
it
for
is.
the cover.
Rolls him over. Count one, count two. Oof.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, I've seen some bodies in my career take some abuse. This is right up there at the tippy top what Jeff's body's been going through. He is like a freaking piñata out here. Look at these, man. They can't even. They can't
And
stand
not
up.
only Hardy, but think of Angle just as you watch him head to the ring ropes.
That's what I'm saying. They're out of gas. You see the clock back there on the Tron. Looks to be like 1 minute and 23 seconds left in this. Oh my God! Oh my God, that was nasty.
Glazed look on the eyes of Kurt Angle.
Well, hey, maybe Jeff can get a count out on this. He would advance the Bound for Glory for the title. And our audience would be pissed, but at one point, this thing's got to end because someone's going to get hurt bad.
Countdown clock.
Ref's up to 6.
In the overtime.
Referee's up to 6 here, Mike.
7, you can hear the crowd counting along with him.
39 seconds and counting. Kurt better get in that ring. Better get in the ring in a second.
Wow. Made it with a second to spare. But now.
30 seconds in this overtime here. Kurt's gonna go for a German. No. O'Connor roll.
Roll up.
He's got him.
Hardy escapes.
Double clothesline. Both men are down.
Do they have anything left?
Someone's got to put someone's hand on somebody. Look at the frustration in Bischoff. Kurt's got him. He's got him. Two. Did it.
We have no choice, referee. We need to have a winner in this match. 5 more minutes on the clock. 5 more.
Oh my
I know.
God. This is second overtime here. Can't
You're right.
believe this.
Double OT. Here we go. Second 5-minute period. Added on.
Just imagine the physical exhaustion these men are having right now.
You can't. You can't imagine it. You watch it, you see it. What they've gone through.
Physicality might just beating the daylight.
Physicality's been taken to another level by these two tonight.
Again, I hate to beat a dead horse, but it just shows how important the World Heavyweight Championship is to both these men. One of them will advance to Bound for Glory, and it looks like Kurt Angle's in the driver's seat in a big way here.
Hardy on the receiving end of right hand after right hand inside.
Hey, Mike, I think Kurt Angle got his second win, my friend. Kurt's looking a little bit better.
He's a cardio machine, and he rolls back in.
That's what I was saying earlier. Because of the style, the in-ring style difference. Kurt's got a little bit left in the tank. Jeff's trying to hang on, man.
Yeah, using his hair as a handle.
Jeff can't even put pressure on that ankle. Look at him knocking any wind that's left in the guy's body. Knocking it out of Hardy.
Boy, there are wars of attrition.
Oh my God, look at Angle's face.
And that's what we are witnessing in this first
Oh my
semifinal
God.
matchup.
Oh! Kurt Angle shoulder right into the steel ring post.
At full speed.
Yep.
Kurt's down, but Hardy senses that he can't let Angle recover outside.
Look at Jeff here, Mike. Turning it up.
Pulling out all the stops.
Oh!
as we go under 3 minutes in the second OT. That time the shoulder of Kurt Angle goes into the ring steps.
You can hear the flesh of Kurt Angle's face and his body. Listen to that, hitting the steel.
With a splat.
Now Hardy's in control here. Well, Dixie Carter wants a winner, as does Eric Bischoff. This is a vital, vital semifinal match. And we still have Anderson and
Look at this.
Pulp next.
Look
Oh
at
my
this.
God, Kurt.
From the time that he went into the steel steps. And as you look at both of these men, Hardy, who unleashed the offense, he was down in the ring, and it still is.
Kurt Angle is, oh my God, he is just split open. I don't think Hardy expected that, but oh man, Kurt Angle's a mess. Oh my God, look at this Boston Crab.
Rolls him over.
God. Oh man, he's just trying to snap Kurt Angle's back here. Boston Crab. Freaking painful move, man. Kurt's gonna tap.
God, look at the blood flowing from Angle's head as the pressure's exerted. Look at it like
oh my God,
faucet.
the blood is pouring out of his face and head.
With the pressure of the submission hold applied by Jeff Hardy, the blood continues to flow out of the head of Kurt Angle. Referee surveys the situation as
Kurt's in a pool of his own blood.
Oh God.
Look at that, look at the blood right there. Look at by Kurt's forehead.
But just watch this.
Look at that. Good God. He's tapping.
Did he tap?
Oh, I thought he tapped.
No.
It looked like he was
No.
tapping. No, he didn't.
Referee says no, he didn't tap.
Well, I was wrong. He did not. Now we're under a minute here. Look at this counter. Got the ankle again.
Ankle again. Unbelievable.
How the hell did he do that? Jeff's in the ropes and Kurt.
Angle floats over. Grabs the
my
angle.
God.
Pulls him back out to the middle.
He's a freaking animal, I'm telling you.
Oh, these two warriors. What an incredible match this has been. As Kurt sits down, grapevines it.
The more pressure Kurt puts on, the more blood is pouring out of that wound. Look at this.
You're right. Even though it's Angle exerting the pressure,
Look at the blood.
just pouring out of his head.
We're at 15 seconds, Mike. How much more can Hardy take?
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we've been advised by physicians, the trainers, Kurt, that cut is just too deep. We're gonna have to declare this. This match, unfortunately, is a no contest. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is an Ultimate X match for the NWA World Tag Team Championships. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Mr. Earl Hebner. Introducing first of all the challengers at a combined weight of 435 pounds. They are the team of the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, and the phenomenal AJ Styles. Introducing their opponents, representing the Latino Nation, accompanied to the ring by Conan at a combined weight of 285 pounds. 485 pounds, they are the current reigning and defending NWA World Tag Team Champions, Homicide and Hernandez, the Latin American Exchange.
History about to be made. Oh, and they're not even going to wait for the opening bell. Look at this. Already all 4 minutes broken down here in this Ultimate X match. Don, cables are in place. The championship belt hanging from the center. You're going to make your way across those cables and take down the belt to win. And Daniels catches Hernandez. Oh, with a kick, and then AJ caught him with a drop kick.
You know, there's strategy that's got to be used here. People think it's just as easy as climbing up, getting on the ropes, and bringing it down.
No way.
You have got to get your opponent out of the picture so that you can climb up there freely. You saw him trying to go for that Gringo Killer, and then he nails him with the shoulder. But that is what's so important. You've got to make.
Oh, God.
Pulled him right into the ropes, right on the neck.
Yeah, slingshot type move. Catapulted him in, thrown first right into the steel cables, and now sets him up for Hernandez. Oh, he's got AJ up in the bear hug.
Oh, he's so strong.
Oh,
look at
God.
that. Just tosses him like he's nothing.
Just
That's the strongest man I think we've ever seen here in TNA.
Just released him overhead, dumped him unceremoniously, and he rolls out to the floor. Attention now turned to the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Hernandez going to beat down on him. It looks like Homicide's going to head up and try and make his way across the cables.
Well, that's what he's going to do. A nice knee right there as it takes Hernandez, and you can see Christopher Daniels knows what it's all about, and he grabs him all right away and grabs him right by the legs and pulls him down.
I think equally as important in this Ultimate X match is we see Daniels extend the arm bar, drop straight down with all of his weight. I think defense can be equally as important as offense in this match, and we just saw that. Daniels able to fight off Hernandez and then concentrate on the defensive move of pulling Homicide down before he got the belt. Double drop toe hold.
Keep in mind, once you get up there, you better bring it down, because if you fall, it's a long fall, and Daniels and Styles know that, and they're going to bide their time. You don't make that move unless you got some kind of protection, somebody to run interference while the other one goes, and I think that's exactly what Daniels and Styles are going to try to do right now.
Oh, you're right. Certainly one of the dangerous aspects of this high wire spectacle, as we see AJ spring up from the top rope and now hang onto that cable, and he's, what do you say, Don, about halfway across, it looks like here.
Well, he's going to try to maybe steal one here, and look at this. Homicide
He's rocking him.
and AJ right on the rope. Wow, just caught him right on the neck on the rope.
Oh, man. And the drop from that kind of a distance, Don, it's bad enough, and then when you land directly across those steel cables.
Oh, you can see it. And again, a lot of people think that the advantage automatically goes to Styles and Daniels. Let me tell you something. When you brawl, when you're thugs like LAX is, they have a chance of putting these guys out of it. No, he goes for the chair shot. Daniels gets out of the way and just hits him with a couple right, going right back at him.
Boy, you're right. Fortunately for the Fallen Angel, he avoided that chair shot. Comes back with a series of offensive moves. The kick for Hernandez, charges at Homicide, who takes him down to the floor. Homicide suicide dive.
Oh, man. He goes at the tope con hilo as he goes right through the rope and catches the top of Daniels' head, and he also goes right over the rail. Unbelievable. I don't know if we can see that again, guys. If we can, it is worth it.
No, AJ!
AJ, Fosbury flop. Unbelievable as he goes over the top.
Wow. You see Homicide there pointing and motioning to his shoulder. It was a hell of a landing that he took.
Well, if his shoulder's hurt, he's not climbing up any ropes. I can tell you that. You're going to need both shoulders. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hernandez! Oh, man, the 280-pounder got cut off by Daniels.
Oh, he caught him right there as he was coming up. We'll show you that a little bit if we get a moment. Oh, man. Look at this. He's got the leg in place, and he's pulling back on the head.
Oh, you're right, Don. So close to the coaching clutch now. Is he going to try and get the submission? Oh, man, and Homicide broke it up.
All right. You have got, well, sorry, folks. It's just actions too fired up. Oh, look at the strength there of Homicide, showing you that he's got more to his game.
Guys in the truck, I don't blame you. No way we can get off of this live shot. AJ fighting back from the apron. Watch this springboard caught in midair by Hernandez.
He's so strong. He's so strong. Look at AJ trying to do something, but he looks like he's caught. He's caught no man's land, and Homicide cracks him in the head.
Gonna take him up now, and after the kick from Homicide.
Oh,
God.
Man. The strength of Hernandez.
What a team they make. The strength of Hernandez, the near 300-pounder, the ability of Homicide, as we are going to take another look at this and check this out.
I mean, that's almost as far as falling from the top of the ropes. That's how strong Hernandez is, and I saw him come over asking for something.
Well, that's one person, as we just saw the close-up look of Conan, the leader of the LAX, circling around the ringside area. That's somebody that we've got to keep our eyes on, even in a match like this, Don.
That's a shortcut to the top.
Oh, come on, they slide that ladder in. Hernandez went outside. and slides the ladder into Homicide. Homicide gonna just climb right up the ladder and take the belt down?
Not
We gonna
according-
allow that to happen around here?
Not according to AJ Styles, he's not, as he was able to get there quick. Oh, he goes underneath. Oh! AJ just sends the ladder right on top of him. And if you want to fight fire with fire, you want to get brutal, they can do it too. Oh, man, how about that jawbreaker right there by Christopher?
No, check out the double team.
Oh, man. That's how you keep somebody from climbing the ropes.
Wow, Hernandez taken up by Styles and Daniels, and the challengers took one half of the tag champs, dropped him down right across that ladder.
And you know what I like? They could use it for the shortcut, but they won't do it. They toss it out and send a message.
Not going to allow that to happen here. Referee Earl Hebner laying down the law in the ring as AJ tries to go up to the top on Hernandez, but Homicide pulled him down over the floor. Did you hear that landing?
Oh, he hit his face straight on the floor there, and you could see Christopher Daniels thought he had an opening and he was going to go up across. But Homicide, but he knocked him down. But hell, here comes Hernandez, and that man, that is not the guy you want to have you there. No! No! Oh, brutal!
He just took both of those huge hands. He wrapped them right around the neck of Christopher Daniels, and he just tossed him way across the ring.
Look at this. Here he's got it. Holy cow, he throws him all the way across the ring.
Now the momentum then sent him all the way out to the floor. You can't see this, but Conan's kicking the hell out of Daniels outside, while Hernandez, oh man, just squashed AJ in the corner.
Oh, AJ Styles it's 2-on-1 right now in the ring as Christopher Daniels took a beat down from Conan out front, and now AJ is in. Oh, look at that.
Double underhook. Butterfly suplex takeover as Homicide immediately goes back to favoring the shoulder after hitting the suplex. Hernandez, power move on AJ upcoming. What's it going to be?
Oh, look at this. Is he just toying with him right there, and he applies the pressure and the weight right on top.
Power slam down. This is really the strategy that you need to employ if you're Homicide and Hernandez.
Yeah.
You take out, you just totally take them out of this matchup. And I didn't think that we would see Hernandez being the one to cross the steel cables, but look at this.
Yeah, this guy's so strong. But I tell you, you're in a place you've not been before, and you can see AJ Styles knows it. AJ Styles goes up, and he just cracks him right in the back, and that will bring you down, and that's a long, hard fall for Hernandez.
Whatever the hell works, AJ, don't blame you. Springboard into that forearm shot, but then Homicide steel chair to the back.
Man, I am telling you, this has been just exactly what we thought it would be. I mean, it's non-stop, no let up, and every chance now that somebody gets, they're going to try. And you see Homicide, you got to wonder about his shoulder, if it's going to be enough to allow him.
That's a great point. Is he going to be able to make it across with that injured shoulder, or will it hinder him in his attempt to make his way across the cables? And here he goes.
He's doing it anyway. He's sliding. You better watch out. He's up there. He's awful close, but again, he's in unfamiliar territory.
Look at this. He's scissoring that cable down so that he doesn't have to use all of that pressure on the shoulder. AJ's going to meet him halfway, going to try and kick him down.
AJ got up there so fast, and he's holding on. He's got, they both come flying down to the bottom. Wow. Wow.
Oh my God. Styles, Homicide, both crash down to the canvas from the top. Look at this landing.
Oh man, it's both of them, and you can look at AJ. He just got that glazed look on his face. Here it is again. Oh, and there they both go. And wait a minute. Christopher Daniels now has a shot for it.
This is the chance. Daniels, if he can just make his way across just a couple more feet, he can take down the belt.
Oh, he's fighting for it, but he can't do it. As Hernandez got them, and then Homicide now going up, and the teamwork, and they just plant Christopher Daniels down.
Bulldog off the top, Daniels up on the shoulders, and he got just driven right down to the canvas with that top rope Bulldog. Wow. Oh, you're right. Ultimate X, it's been everything that we expected and more. Daniels fired off. Here he comes off the ropes. Homicide drops him in his tracks.
I'll tell you, I am impressed with LAX. They have not been intimidated by what Ultimate X brings. And look at this, the two bodies that are laying down on the mat are not Homicide and Hernandez, it's Styles and Daniels. And Conan's got to be proud, and here comes again. Hernandez going back up there. He was so close before, and he's back up
Here
top.
he comes.
And you can see Homicide. Look at this. Oh, Daniels stops him, but does he have time?
I think he was going for the gringo kill, but cut off by Daniels. Hernandez over halfway across. AJ. Oh, wow, pull him down from the cables, and he just crashed right down onto his own partner.
And what happens is you get stuck up there. Hernandez knew where he was. He had the strength to get across, but you also got to watch out for the men below, because if they get a hold of you, that fall is so hard, so vicious. It's twice as heavy as it will be any other time, and that's why it's so hard to not just only get up there to bring the belt down.
That's why timing is so important in this matchup. Wait till that opportunity presents itself, Don, where you can make your way all the way across and not have to deal with the other competitors. I guess easier said than done. Homicide taken down by Styles, running clothesline for Hernandez, and there goes Homicide again.
Look, a nice spin kick by AJ Styles as he's fired up. Pele! He comes back with the Pele, and he nails it right there. Look at him. He's fired up, but he turned around, and there's Homicide.
Boy, AJ has really gone to the playbook. Fosbury flop earlier. Pele here into the corner. Homicide charges in. Caught with the elbow.
Oh, beautiful inverted DDT. Was that awesome? Man, did he hit that with perfection. Let me tell you something. There are not many people in the world that after what they've gone through can hit a move like that cleanly, and he's one of them.
And then he's got Hernandez now. Look out. Big power man fights off probably what was an attempt at a suplex by AJ.
Oh, beautiful teamwork as Daniels. We forgot about him, and you can't do that. Oh, but look at the thing. Oh, but they used the double team on Hernandez.
Challengers hit the double team on one half of the chance. Hernandez taken out of the play, but here comes Homicide right back. Boot for Daniels, scoop and slam on Styles.
Every time it looks like one team's got the advantage, the other one is able to turn things around. Now Homicide, he's nowhere near where the ropes are, so he's going to have to inflict damage, and he hits a frog splash, and there's nobody home.
That did not connect with the frog splash. High-low. They took him out high and low that time. Styles and Daniels. Now they've got Hernandez in their sights.
And look at this, just one shot after another, and that's what you've got to do. And look, oh, but Hernandez breaks through it and then comes around with a double clothesline, Mike.
Wow. That's just a power situation that Styles and Daniels cannot match.
No, there's not many people that can.
True.
He is unbelievable. You have no idea how strong this guy is. Anybody that's been in the ring with him will tell you, wait a minute, Conan pulling on a table from the bottom.
I guess we should have anticipated this. Hernandez, he's got Daniels up. Oh man, drop down backbreaker right across the shoulder. We heard Conan earlier, the interview when LAX arrived here at the Impact Zone tonight. He said, we'll bring anything, chairs, ladders. Now they've got the table in play. Hernandez has got AJ.
And that backbreaker with that shoulder, his shoulder's the size of most people's knees. The size of most people's thighs.
Now here goes Styles up to his shoulder.
Oh, he's gonna go for that border toss. You can see it.
Daniels able to hold on to his partner and catch Hernandez with the kick that doubles him over.
And you can see now the double teamwork as Daniels sends. Oh, but Homicide there. Look at this. AJ just tosses him over.
Look at that!
Oh, they're going to try to put him out. Frog splash, and he hits it.
Homicide down on the floor. Oh, there it is. Best moonsault ever. Now, this could be your chance. Are you going to climb or are you going to go for more offense?
This is what you've got to know. They're going. Holy cow! Spiral dab! They're putting everything on it that they can. One thing after another. Oh, Gringo Killer, was that what he did there? I didn't see.
I think it was a spinning neck breaker that he caught him with out of nowhere that time.
Well, they're all pulling out all the stops. Man, oh man.
Styles here, now in trouble. Homicide has got him. He's got him hooked. AJ holding on. Homicide going to try and take him through the table. AJ fights back. Series of right hands. Both men exchanging on the apron.
Oh, look at this. Oh, you can just hear these guys, the pain. And wait a minute. Oh, no. AJ's got him. Styles clash. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it on the table?
Styles clash.
Oh, here he goes. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh, we talked about pulling out all the stops. That's what's called pulling out all the stops. Spiral tap. We got to take another look.
I mean, here he is, and think of the force, and his body breaks on top of Homicide, right through the table. This crowd on their feet.
We came back late off the replay, and I don't know whether you caught it or not, but Conan with that slapjack, he just hit AJ and knocked him out. He hit him from behind, and he just hit him again out here on the floor. Back in the ring, it's Daniels and Hernandez, but Conan has followed up after that Incredible move by AJ, putting Homicide through the table.
He did it. Here comes Conan. Oh, no.
No,
He's up
Kendo's-
there. Come on, stop this. And you can see right there, Conan now, he's just mad. He's just mad, and the referee's trying to get him out of there. But look at this.
Referee intimidated.
While this is going on.
But this is
crazy.
This is all that Daniels could do.
This is crazy.
He's up at the top of the truss.
This is absolutely crazy.
He's avoiding Conan.
No way. No way.
He's there.
He's got it.
Take it down.
He's up there.
Take it down.
He's
Take
up
it down,
there.
Daniels.
He's got it. And they try to do it, but he's got it down.
Your winners, and new NWA World Tag Team Champions, the phenomenal AJ Styles and the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
They've regained the titles. That was unbelievable. We've got to see that. Unreal. Unfreaking real.
They've done it. AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels. Oh my God, they've regained the gold and everybody's on their feet and you better bow down because this was unfreaking believable.